This essay is about the phrase "a bridge too far," and it came out of World War II uh, when the Allies invaded Normandy in France. And the idea was that the Allied forces would divide up and then spread out into France, and then finally invade Germany, and the war would finally end. Um, General Bernard Montgomery was in charge of the British forces, and he came up with a strategy called Operation Market Garden. Um, Monty Monty was self-absorbed, and he really thought that he was a better general than any of the Allied generals had, and he wished that he had been the supreme Allied commander and not Dwight Eisenhower. And so he kind of wanted to prove himself. He had a kind of a chip on his shoulder because he didn't get that job, and so he wanted to go out and prove how great a general he was. And so he came up with this Operation Market Garden. And that operation was to get off the beachhead and advance up to and capture Caen. There is nobody in all the Allies' military hierarchy that thought that Operation Market Garden was a success. It was one of the worst battle strategies of World War II. There's only one person that thought that was a great operation, and it was Monty. And Monty, in his arrogance, in the 21st century, there's a parallel to that, and that is the Donald. The parallels are absolutely striking. The Monty and the Donald. The Donald knows more about how to destroy ISIS than all the American generals know. They're both arrogant fools. And so that's the backstory dealing with how that term or phrase came up into the English lexicon about a bridge too far. And having said that, I have a number of mentors of mine. Randy Pausch, Don Quixote, Teddy Roosevelt, Aung San Suu Kyi, all of whom in their own way and within their own vocabulary buy into the phrase, a bridge too far. And that is the thing that motivates them. And one of the benefits of the way you pick, or the way I have picked my mentors, is you pick people who you admire. And in some way you try to emulate their modus operandi, the way they function. And if there's anything you can say about Campbell, is that a bridge too far is the way he wants to run his life. Dance with death once or twice, and you come alive. And there's no such thing as a bridge too far in my life, especially since I woke up to Dancing with Death. And so this essay is a history lesson about the phrase 70 years ago, and is also about how some people who are my mentors have taught me how to be who I am today. And so what? What difference does that mean to you? Monty and the Donald and all Operation Market Garden is just a history lesson. But listen to what my mentors have told me. Posh, Don Quixote, Teddy Roosevelt, and the lady. They run their lives based upon acquiring the bridge too far. And that should be a part of your lesson. Your lesson of life needs to be to wake up to the reality that there's nothing out there that you cannot at least try to obtain, even if everybody says it's a bridge too far. It's a lesson that I've learned, and it is a lesson that I hope you will learn. In the meantime, thank you for your time, and good luck.